What's up guys? So today I was in the supermarket in the candy aisle and I noticed a lot of new candy that I've never tried before, and I thought to myself, how do I justify eating this much candy in one day? And then light bulb moment, let's do a candy review video. Today I'm gonna be taste testing a whole gang of brand new Australian candy for you guys. That's how I'm justifying it. First up, I'm gonna be trying out these new Allen's Bites. So this is mini chocolate raspberries. They also come in a white chocolate flavor as well. I'm gonna start off with the regular chocolate. So raspberries are Australian favorite already. They've just added a little bit of extra. So these are really good. I'm a fan of raspberries in general. I mean, it's a little bit different because raspberries are normally really soft. Now they're a little bit harder, a little bit more chewy. I'd give them maybe like a 6 out of 10. They're pretty good. Now I'm gonna try out their white chocolate counterpart. And what's cool about these is the white chocolate they've used is Milky Bar chocolate. I don't know if you guys have Milky Bar overseas, but Milky Bar, in my opinion, is the best kind of white chocolate you can get. Got high hopes for these. This is what's up. I'll give these about an 8 out of 10. Next up, we've got Allen's Sour Tangy Randoms. I love sour candy. Sour Patch Kids are one of my favorite candies. They're like all sorts of different shapes. So we've got like ice cream cones. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a mushroom. This is, I don't even know what they are. They're random. I guess that's why they're called random, so let's give it a taste. They're actually super sour. Let's go for the purple. They're really soft. My favorite sour candy is a little bit harder and chewier than this, if this makes sense. So I wouldn't say they're quite on par with like a Sour Patch Kid. I would say like a 5 out of 10. They're good, but they're not amazing. Next up, we have these Smith's Duos. So they're hot wings and ranch mixed all into one packet. These are a limited edition ship. I feel like already I can see that this is the hot wings and this is the ranch, I assume, because this one looks like it's got a lot more flavor on it. So I'll give the hot wings a go first. I like it, but it's not as hot as I was expecting. It is getting a little bit spicier. Now I say that, but it's still not very hot. I wouldn't really call it a hot flavor. Now let's try the ranch. The ranch is nice. It tastes kind of like, I think like sour cream and chives flavor. These are good. I get these again. I'll give them like a 5 out of 10. They're not something you get amazed about. At like a barbecue or a party or just like a movie night, you definitely eat these. They're worth a try. Next up, we have Chiquito Bites. Chewy caramel fudge, crunchy balls, loads of chocolate. So it's got like a big caramel chunk in the middle, and then all the crunchy stuff on the outside, like biscuity sort of texture. These are good. I would say these are the perfect movie snack. This is my favorite one so far. I'd give this a 9. These are actually really, really good. Next up, I spotted 2 different flavors of M&Ms in the supermarket. We have crunchy caramel. You guys can obviously tell already I like caramel stuff. And then we have M&M's mint flavor. So as you can see, they're pretty much the same size as a peanut M&M. They're very crunchy in the middle. Like the texture of peanut brittle. These are actually amazing. I think these could potentially be my new favorite M&M. I give these a 10 out of 10. I really hope they continue making these, because sometimes with the new limited editions, you get hooked on them and they don't quite take off and then you just never get to eat them again. These are really good. M&Ms, if you're watching, please keep making these. I mean, I'm not a huge mint chocolate fan to begin with. This is how they look. They're all different colors, the same size as regular M&Ms. They all taste the same. They just taste like how you'd expect, just regular mint chocolate. If you like mint chocolate, you'll like these. If you don't like mint chocolate, you probably won't like them. Like, There's nothing overly new or exciting about them. It's just like regular mint chocolate. I'd give it like a 4 out of 10. Not super exciting. Next up, we have Wizzy Fizz Cadbury cream egg. So basically this is a Cadbury cream egg with Wizzy Fizz in it. And if you're not from Australia, you probably don't know what Wizzy Fizz is. So Wizzy Fizz is sherbet. And you normally get it in a bag with a little spoon. It's actually quite nice. It's a very, very sweet. Cadbury cream eggs on their own are normally very, very sweet. I'm curious how this is gonna work. That's how it looks inside. It's actually not that bad. I was expecting this to just have an overwhelming flavor. This one's not as gooey as a regular Cadbury cream egg. It's a little bit more powdery, a little bit more crunchy. I feel like my kids would love this one. I feel like it's one of those candies that you get older and it is a little bit full on. Well, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10 for myself, but I feel like if I was to give this to my kids, they would probably give it like an 8 or a 9. I think they would love this. And then I also think they would get severely hyper from this as well. It's probably a good thing I'm doing this video on my own. So the last thing that I'm gonna be testing out today is Mars Bar have 2 brand new flavors. One of them is called Caramel Sundae, and the other one is called Mars 200% Caramel. These are both limited editions. So I don't know how they work. Normally Mars bars, you have the nougat as the main part, and then you've got the caramel up the top. I don't know if these even still have nougat in them or not. So I'm gonna start off with the Caramel Sundae. This one's good. So basically, instead of nougat, you've got, I don't know if you guys remember the white Milky Ways. That's pretty much what the white part of this tastes like. And then you've got the caramel on top. This is actually delicious. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. A hard 7 though. Kind of almost an 8, but we'll keep it as a 7. And last but not least, we have the 200% caramel. So I'm curious, maybe this is all caramel, or maybe it's just like double the amount of regular caramel. I mean, that does make sense, double the amount of, okay, let's just bite into it. This is all caramel. I like this, but it does kind of feel like it's missing something. I'm gonna give this about a 4.5, 5. It's all right, it's not bad, but I've had better today. That's it for today's video. If you guys have any other foods you'd like to see me taste test, let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.